All right, guys, everyone's gonna love this. This is for everybody. This is the HT PVR, and it's a high-definition personal video recorder from Hauppauge, and this is an excellent, excellent device. It's pretty much unparalleled. There's nothing like it in the market right now to do what it does, and what it does do is record HD content from your computer or from your, whatever, your cable box, and store it on your computer. Now you might think, well, there's a lot of stuff that does that. All you need is a cable input to any type of TV tuner card. That's actually not the case. What happens with those channels is that you only get the clear QAM channels, or the ones that are free over the air. So if you have a set-top box and you're paying for, let's say, HBO and Cinemax, you would not be able to record those channels using a TV tuner card. Now, the input on this box, on the other hand, uses components. Components are these. If you don't know them, there's 3 of them for video and 2 for audio. So left and right, and then green, blue, and red for your video. And what that does is pretty much takes the signal that would be coming out of your set-top box anyway and going to your television and intercepting it there. So no matter what, you're always on getting that video feed because it would be going to your television where you'd be picking it up. Now you'd say, well, how do you change channels and stuff like that? Well, very simply, it comes with an IR blaster. And that's that right there, infrared, and that shoots it out. It works with just about any set-top box. It's all programmable, so you can set up all the buttons, and you can use their included remote control to pretty much coincide with the remote control that you use for your cable box to change the channels, set up the personal video recorder, anything like that. So it's very, very cool. It will do 1080i, so you can get 1080i through these. So, you got 5 cables for component, 2 are for your audio, and then the green, the blue, and the red are going to do your video, and this will do 1080i, so it's fantastic, and it comes out of pretty much every cable box has a component output, and that will do you 1080i, which is fantastic, and it goes straight to your computer, and it does that via a USB cable, which they also provide, and that's pretty much going to give you all that HD content that you got. It's going to go straight into your computer. If you have unlimited amounts of storage on your computer, you have terabyte drives or 500 gig drives and a bunch of them, you can record to your heart's content. Forget about that whole 20 or 40 hour or 80 gig hard drive that comes in those regular TiVos and cable box set-top boxes. Those are no good. Why? I want to catalog everything. I want to keep it all. And I'll tell you what, you can also author it. If you want to get a Blu-ray burner, hey, feel free. Author that stuff to HD-DVD or Blu-ray or even HD-DVD if it's a short file. Just so you have an idea about 1 hour in high def is about 5 gigabytes. So it does take up a lot of space. Make sure you have that space available, but it's better than the 80 gig hard drive that you have on your set-top box or on your TiVo, which is weak. So check this thing out. Very simple, very light, by the way. It's got pretty much inputs on the front for composite. If you wanted to input something from an old video camera, you could do that all here on the front. So you can do video capture with this device as well. This is pretty much your IR signal and your power button. And then moving along to the back, you see where your component comes in. You can also input all your audio. Check that out, optical SP diff. So use a Toslink cable. You can hook up your surround sound through here and DVR it. So if you're DVRing some high quality 1080i off your HD, you're going to get that 5.1 Dolby, and it's going to store that as well on your hard drive. So in the future, if you burn it to a Blu-ray, you are getting surround sound, and that's really cool. That right there is where you hook up the IR blaster so that the remote control can control your remote control from your set-top box. This is the USB where you plug it into your computer and your power, and pretty much you get the general gist of it. Black, gray on the top, small, light, and that's pretty much it. And this will sit right next to your cable box and close to your computer. And I gotta tell you what, if you use like a Windows Media Extender, like on Xbox 360, or if you get one of those wireless extenders, you can leave this by your computer. That's really cool, because then you get to have this and your computer and your set-top box right next to each other, and they stream that signal everywhere else, including if you have certain products, you can stream it everywhere in the house. So that's really cool, and you can control it all with this remote control, and then using the IR blaster, it will figure out how to use your regular remote control so you can set up all the stuff, changing your channels, etc., as well as get your guide. Now, also there is mucho included software. It's not just a simple suite. Let me go over the suite. Hang on, I gotta pull up my notes here because there's a lot of good stuff on this suite. So check it out. First of all, you get Win TV. That lets you schedule your TV recordings and watch just straight up live TV. It's very simple. It just changes the channels. It's great. If you want to use your ATSC, your digital over the air, it'll scan all your channels. It'll show you TV. Now, the second thing is Total Media Extreme. See it right here? That's actually what it looks like, and that's pretty much for video capture, preview, and playback, and as well as it shows you, the scheduled channels, what's on what channel, and at what time, so you can schedule recordings. And get this, it also lets you author Blu-rays HD DVDs, DVDs, whatever you want. If you want to author something that you record it, it will let you do that. Just so you guys know, this is my favorite part of this whole thing. It encodes all of this stuff in H.264, which is the native Blu-ray format. And that's something that everyone can use. You can play it off of most media extenders or off of any type of player such as Windows or iTunes or QuickTime or whatever. It's going to play it all. So that's really, really cool. The last thing, or actually there's two more softwares you get. One is Total Media Theater, which is simply a Blu-ray player. Even though this doesn't have a disc or a Blu-ray player with it, you know, if you wanted to play a Blu-ray, that software is also included. Since you're probably going to get the burner to author, you're going to need something to do playback as well, so that's included in the box. And finally, the last thing is the ArcSoft Media Converter. So let's say that you have this H.264 format video. You want to put it on your iPod, your iPhone. You want to put it on a DVD in a smaller format since it's not high def. You want it to be, you know, for your grandma to check it out on her old CRT TV or whatever. You want to keep it simple. It has this converter, and get this, it'll do AVI, DivX, MOV, MP4, WMV, AAC, and that's just like a few that I wrote down. There's actually a whole list of stuff that it does. So this is amazing, amazing product from Hauppauge. You want to make sure you know how to say it's Hauppauge. Hauppauge. The CEO actually told me. I got to talk to him when I asked him. I had to ask him a couple questions on the products I was doing today, and I talked to him. That's how he says you say it. So that's the official, you know, from the horse's mouth. And there's an exclamation mark at the end. Check it there. You gotta pronounce it Hauppauge. You know, you gotta really let it rip. So excellent product. It's gonna let you pretty much take any high def content off of your cable box and record it to your television, like I know a lot of you guys want to do. Don't pirate. Don't pirate. Don't pirate. If you have any questions on this product, email me. I'll see you guys next time. The Hauppauge HD PVR is available from the retailers listed below, or if you'd like more information, you can type in H56-2112 into any major search engine. For Computer TV, I'm Albert.